it's been 12 days and we've kept the temperature of this one a little cooler, around that 20-degree mark, which is great. You can see there's still something going on and quite a lot of lees at the bottom. I disturbed it a little bit moving it here, even though I was careful. So we are ready to go. Definitely going to have my job cut out when it comes to cleaning. But we can also take a hydrometer reading and see just exactly how it's getting on. Okay, so today's exercise is just simply to rack our DME Real Ale. Can't see exactly how far in I've gone, but it's not all the way, so I want to try and avoid that lees at the bottom, but we've got lees at the top as well. So. Well, there are mountainous amounts of lees at the bottom, if you could see through the bottle. That was where it overflowed on the outside. So that was a good exercise. And this is the end result. Doesn't this look absolutely great? So you can see some bits came through there at the end. There was so much of it. So I'm hoping that will settle a little. Now we've sort of racked it. It smells wonderful. I am so looking forward to this one. But for now, it's just going to be putting the airlock in and doing a hydrometer reading. So our gravity reading has come out at 11 or 1.011. The original gravity was 1.063. This is making this little babe coming out at 6.8% by volume. A little bit higher than I expected. But the starting volume at 1.063 was high. You can see bits of sediment in there already just sort of settling, so definitely worth racking and possibly even racking a second time. We'll see how that goes. But back to putting the bubbler in. And back under the stairs. Oh, one last task. New demijohn, so new temperature. That was a surprise. Bubbles in the bubbler. This is our DME ale. So all those floaty bits mostly have sunk to the bottom. Still a few that you can see there. But yeah, definitely sunk down to the bottom. So managed to still keep it in that roughly 20 mark. So I think, as we said we would rack it one more time just to be certain. And then I am going to just give it a few days to the end of the week, and then I'll be able to get this in some bottles, I think. Right, two-step process. I'm going to rack into this fantastic 5 litre jug. I've got nylon mesh bag in there to sort of capture any of the sort of bits. Interestingly, the sort of sediment that was floating on the top last time that I was worried about has actually sunk, but I'm still going to stick with that. There are just a very few small bits in there. otherwise, I think this is a quick two-step process. Also, I'm then going to rack it back into a clean, sanitised demijohn that I've got ready. This also is going to give me the ability to just check the amount of liquid we've got here. This looks a pretty good amount. It feels like we are pretty close to the 4.5 litres, but we'll actually get a proper measurement here. So lots to work out, but fairly quick, I hope, exercise for us to do. Well, if aroma is anything to go by, this one is smelling fantastic. Still has that sediment in the bottom, that's fine. We'll have a look in the bag in a second, see how that, see if that made a difference. Phase 2. So the measurement on here is almost exactly 4 litres. So we can calculate exactly how many bottles we're going to need come bottling time in just a few days. New airlock is ready, all sanitised. Back shortly. A few very tiny bits in the bag, but nothing to speak of. Most of it obviously had sunk, but it did capture a little bit, so possibly job well done. Most of it was obviously here, sunk to the bottom. Great, nice, crisp, clear, nice aroma, bit of carbonation next, and bottling, and most important of all, drinking.